Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I'm Jacob.
And I'm their guest, Remington.
That's right, boys
Yes.
and girls. We have a guest.
We do have a guest. Welcome to the show, Remington. How are you?
I feel pretty good. How about
That's
you?
good. I'm doing fantastic.
I'm also doing fantastic.
That's good. Choose a different adjective. Don't use the same one as me.
Fine, I'm doing swell.
Swell.
That
That's a good
works.
one. Yeah.
Thank you. I like that word a lot.
Yeah, swell.
Yeah.
Danny
Speaking
Swell.
of words, we have
The
a
comment of the week. That was a terrible segue. But this comment of the week comes from Instagram, from a user, Miriam Eve Garcia, about our hats.
Yep, which
says-
we are wearing.
Yes,
I'm not.
him. He hasn't gotten his yet, though, so it's fair. These hats may be limited, but the fandom is limitless. I'm glad I ordered one. And
Wow.
we're glad you ordered one, too.
I'm glad I ordered one.
Yes.
I'll
Welcome
get
to
it
the
one day.
exclusive yeah, one day it'll come.
One day, yes.
Yeah, speaking of which, this will probably air before the hats come in, or they might have come in.
It'll
They're-
be right around the time.
We don't know.
Yeah, they're shipping out to you guys.
At least I don't.
From anywhere from the 10th to the 21st. So that's when you guys will get
Yes.
your hats. So if we're lucky, this will air and you'll have your hats. Probably wearing them while watching it.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Like me.
If we're unlucky, you probably won't have your hat yet, but you will be even more pumped to get said hat.
Of course, because
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Yes.
When you see the closer something exciting is to you, the more exciting it becomes.
True.
Yeah.
Like the Super Bowl when they were gonna play Sweet Victory and they interrupted.
Too soon.
They interrupted it. It was too soon.
But let's talk about
That hurt.
Rem.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Talk
Well,
about me.
What are your interests? Wink, wink.
Well, I really like Jacob and I really like Carter.
Wow. I was thinking.
I like driving. I like doing parkour sometimes.
Wow.
And I work at Taco Bell currently.
Well, I was kind of
Yes.
hoping you'd say you like to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to segue us into today's topic, but
You know, let's read
Yeah,
that.
hey.
I really like playing Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, Melee,
Wow.
and 64, and occasionally Brawl. I
Yeah.
don't really play the Wii U one that much because I don't really have a Wii U.
Oh, yeah.
Or the 3DS. So
yeah, those both are not very great, anyways. So
I thought the Wii U was okay.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
So it's Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yes.
Let's just jump right
Let's
into
just
it.
jump right into it.
It's a great game.
That was appropriate. It is a fantastic game.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
amazing.
And you can play on several different locations.
Yeah, because with the
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, no, you mean
I
in the game.
In the game, you can play
Oh.
at several different locations.
Iconic locations.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's on the Switch. That's a
So
good
you
point.
can do both.
So
Yeah.
you can play at different locations at different locations.
On different locations on the Switch.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's intense. So what we're gonna
And
do?
everyone's forgetting about the 3DS.
Oh, yeah.
The-
Well, that was not important.
I mean, none of us have a 3DS.
Did it
so-
actually
Yeah,
come out on the
that's true.
3DS?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out with the one for
Yeah.
the Wii U.
Smash 4 was called Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. That was the title. It was a terrible title.
It was a bad title. Also, they
was
took
awful.
Ice Climbers out on those.
Yeah. Ooh, too soon.
That is terrible. Well then, we're gonna be ranking our top 5 favorite Smash maps.
Yes.
Our Smush maps. That's what they're called.
Smash. Yeah, they call Smash Ultimate Smush. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan.
I love it.
Carter loves Smush.
Yes,
I don't know how I feel about that yet.
You're neutral. You're
Yeah.
neutral to Smush.
Squabble, smash or smush. No, but in reality, we're gonna rank them, and we've each picked our top 5, and we're gonna tell you what those top 5 are.
Yes,
Who wants to go first?
I will. But before, I go first with my number 5. Before you click away, because if you're thinking, oh, I don't play Smash Ultimate because I'm a loser and a dweeb. Don't. First of all, you're not a loser and a dweeb. We still love you. That was a joke.
Yeah.
But don't click away because it's going to be entertaining anyways. As we always are. All right.
It's true, because no matter what we talk about,
We're still two idiots.
Somehow we say something stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
three for this
3
episode.
idiots for this episode. Exactly. I was going to say that. I didn't want to insult you on our show. But
I guess we're not at that point in our relationship
no,
yet.
that's okay. No, it's okay. You're
Well,
an idiot.
Okay. Hey, we're there now. Yes.
Yes. Okay, my number 5. We'll just jump right
I'm
into
so
it.
excited now.
My number 5 is the boxing ring, which is from Punch Out Wii.
That's
and the map is just a boxing ring. And the best part about this map is the background, and it has like names. You know, like in boxing matches and stuff, they all boxers have like titles.
Yeah.
Each fighter in Smash Bros has like their own special title, and it's really fun and creative. And yeah, I just really like it. And it's like iconic to play in like a boxing ring because it's a fighting game, you know. So
yeah,
it's like
very appropriate.
it is. Yeah, it's very appropriate. And just really like when you want to have a good time there. We've had lots of fun playing as like Little Mac, and it's like we're actually boxing, and like we do one at a time in the boxing ring, and it's pretty fun. So that's why I like that one. And there's this little top thing that can fall on people and hurt you, and it's a little taste of a stage hazard, but not too much, you know.
Yeah, I like that map a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty
But
good.
can we take like a side run?
Oh, a sidebar?
And, yeah, a little sidebar. And first of all, I gotta set the time.
Oh my gosh! you forgot-
Actually, I did.
Are you
You guys
serious?
did not know
Really?
this, but right when we started, I said
Oh
the
my
title.
gosh!
Wow.
Rip, you are a god.
Wow.
Wow.
Save the
I
day.
applaud you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I.
The only helpful guest on the show so far.
Yeah, all your other guests suck.
But yeah, I
All of our
carefully-
other guests
I
just clicked
carefully
away.
looked right when you were about to start, and I was like, okay, gotta start the timer. So
Wow.
because
Thank
I know
you
that
for
you always
that.
forget this.
I always
Yep.
forget.
What a lifesaver.
Yeah, wow, I'm touched, truly.
Wow.
But what was I gonna say?
Hey,
I
I
was
don't know.
gonna-
Hey, one time our guests brought us drinks.
That's true.
So shout out to Hadley and
Our
Amelia.
guests are so great.
We have to. You guys all. If you're gonna be a guest on our show, step up your game. Help us out. Be like these
Rem
people.
starts timers for us. Other people bring beverages for us.
Yes.
That's the only thing I can
Yeah.
think of. So come on, guys.
Step up your
Yeah,
game.
maybe I should have brought some free drinks from Taco Bell
You
because
should.
as an
Oh, you
employee,
could've.
I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to get my friends free drinks. So
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Shout out to Taco Bell. Not a sponsor.
Not a
Not a
sponsor.
sponsor.
What I was gonna say though is, what would our names be as like wrestlers
Oh,
or boxers? Sorry, my bad.
I don't know. That's too hard.
Probably. Darn, I just had a good one.
The Taco Brawler because he works at Taco Bell.
Oh wow, that's
That's sad.
that.
For him to be remembered
Let's
as that.
move on, let's
yeah.
move on.
What's Carter? You can go next if you want to. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is WarioWare Incorporated.
Oh, I hate Wario. He likes Wario. He's the only person in the world.
I love WarioWare. It's okay. It's hilarious to play on. That's
No.
literally the only note I wrote down is that it's hilarious. It's so fun, and
I never laughed once while playing that stage.
I laugh all the
I'm usually
time.
just crying.
You got
Why am I doing this?
It pops in. It's like
Rem, I'm gonna need you to strip down on camera.
Okay. Yeah, this is not mine, by the way. This is actually our friend Xander's, which just he doesn't. Yeah, he just he barged in while we were recording, but that's okay.
Are you
'cause we-
leaving?
We love Xander.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
That's
Alright.
why I needed it.
Makes sense.
There. All right. There you go, my dude.
Reach for a nice little bit.
Yes,
There
of
you
course.
have a good one.
Especially a stripper now.
Yeah, on camera.
Yep. Future career.
Let's see. Yeah, that's why it's so great. That there's nothing bad about it, except
There's
for
lots of things bad about it. If you
Yeah, I can
if you
argue.
mess up, then you just automatically die. It's
I
completely
know.
unfair and not
There's
fun
so
to play.
many strategic ways to play because when it says like taunt, you can taunt or you can fight other people and mess them up as well.
But then you also messed up.
Yeah, I know, but so everyone
Carter just
has
likes to screw everybody over. That's why he likes that map.
Yeah, that's
I
why
love
he's an Olimar main.
That's fair.
I used to be an Olimar main and Project M/Brawl, but now I'm a Ganon main.
He is a Ganon.
I thought you were a plant main.
They're tied right now
Oh,
to BH.
wow.
Yeah, I'm either a Piranha Plant main or a Ganon main.
Well, we both think that's a terrible choice.
I actually like the plants. So.
Yeah, I love the
And
plant.
I like
Hashtag
Ganon.
plant
I'm just not
Plant
good.
gang.
I'm not good at playing as Ganon. But
Yeah.
Okay, Ren, what's your number 5?
All right, my number 5 is Battlefield from Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That is a
And
good one.
My reason
That's a
behind
classic.
that is, yeah, first of all, it's a classic. It's already iconic. It's the best Battlefield, in my opinion, out of all the Battlefields on all the Smash Bros. Games.
Mm-hmm.
And also, one thing that I put on my notes is that it's beautiful.
It is.
Wow.
Like
It's
the
a work of
background,
art.
it really is. Like the attention to detail. On
Yeah,
that, it's
especially in the
so good.
background. Like if you pause the
Yes.
game and like zoom in on the back, and there's like little other towns and whatnot floating around.
It's amazing. I feel like, and for 4 players, it's a very good size. Like
It is a
not-
good size.
It's not too small. It's not too big. I mean, when you play with more people, you can always just choose bigger Battlefield. I guess.
Yeah, that's
What-
true.
whatever
Bigger
that-
Battlefield. The only problem I have with that one is that there's so many platforms.
Yeah,
Like, there doesn't need to be that many.
I
platforms.
prefer playing on Omega because
Yeah, then
I don't like the. I actually don't like the 3 platforms on Battlefield at all.
Me neither.
But I mean,
Really?
now we have the option to make it
Yeah, make it not that.
not that. But
Exactly.
I just don't like it because it's always a disadvantage for me because someone's always like lurking on the ground and they always
Yes.
come up and
Yeah.
I love
Punch me
platforms. I think I'm the only person that I know.
I
who
just don't
likes
like the,
platforms.
Which is weird.
I just don't like the
most people
location
do,
of it.
But yeah, I'm not a fan.
It's-
If they were like up a little bit higher, I would like them.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, that's a good choice.
Which kind of this
This is
is
a good pick.
this kind of almost segues into my number 4, which is Delfino Plaza.
that's a good one.
Delfino Plaza. How do you say it?
Delfino.
It's with an O, yeah.
Delfino Plaza.
But that one is fantastic.
Come on,
as well.
Jacob.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
I would never know how to say it. When we were young, Carter would always play and make me watch when we played Super Mario Sunshine.
Yep, I played Super Mario Sunshine and Jacob watched.
Probably have like 30 minutes logged into that game, but of watching Carter play that game and telling him what to do, I have like 30 hours logged.
Yeah.
No, but
Took
this is
me
a
like
great
a
game.
year to
The
beat that.
aesthetic, the aesthetic in this game or in this map and the game, but and the map is amazing. I love it. Brings back so many good memories, all the nostalgia. It's just very quality, and it's got a nice little hint of changing and stuff. I like the changing maps. Carter doesn't like the changing maps
I'm okay
because he
with
always
No,
falls
no.
through the bottom of the platform.
No, I do like the changing maps. I just sometimes want to kill myself when playing the changing maps because you try to recover. And I like the changes. I don't like the in between. How about that?
Okay, you don't like the
Okay.
floating little platform.
Honestly, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
that's
fair.
why we can segue into my number 4,
Segways everywhere.
Pokemon Stadium. I freaking love
That's
Pokemon.
I mean,
Which
it's
one?
very nostalgic though.
Which
The first
one?
one, he didn't.
Yeah,
he would
okay,
have said
are
the
you
second
kidding
one.
me?
Yeah.
The second one is the most garbage
I
map
like
I've
the
ever
second
played
one.
on. I hate
Yeah.
it. In
I
fact,
love the second one. Why do you hate the second one?
I'll tell you why. I hate
I-
the second one.
I
I
actually
put
don't
notes
know that.
down why I hate the second one.
Oh.
I said, here's my notes. I'll read them aloud.
All right.
Pokemon Stadium, the first one, all caps, not the second one.
Not the second one.
First of all, the second one's smaller than the first one.
What's wrong with small?
It's well,
The bigger the better.
yeah. Any woman will tell you that.
Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for someone to make a joke.
The second one has like stupid hazards that aren't even
What?
fun. Like
I like
when
the
the wind
hazards.
blows and your character floats around. I
What?
hate that. And then
I like the
that
treadmills.
ice stage where you
That's
slide
true.
around.
The ice map is
That makes me want to throw the controller
at
to
me
China.
because I like it.
But Pokemon Stadium 1 has all the changes, but none of the negatives. There's no really hazards except for the changes,
Well-
which you might consider a hazard.
I mean,
So
it changes quite a bit, and there's like the thing I don't like about Pokemon Stadium 1 is the changes just make everything really crowded. Like on the second, the second one, it's like it just kind of changed. Like the air is blowing up, or there's like little treadmills on the ground that you can't walk on. But in the first one, it's like, oh, here's like trees everywhere in this little cottage. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I
No, no,
can't
no.
step anywhere.
It makes you adaptable. It challenges your creativity whilst game.
Yeah, it's like that Bear Grylls meme.
Improvise, adapt, overcome. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Yeah, I guess
That's
fair.
probably Bear Grylls' favorite stage.
It
Yeah,
probably
you're
is
probably
that
right.
actually.
Yeah, we need to have him on the show.
Well,
we should definitely have him on the show.
Yeah, and I'll come back for that episode.
Yeah, you
Bear
can come back
Grylls,
and we
if
can
you're
argue
watching.
his favorites. He definitely plays Smash Ultimate.
he definitely watches the
He
show.
has a
too.
Switch. Yeah, for sure. Both of them at the same time.
Yeah, he's got like 2 monitors. One is just constantly playing episodes of Squabble.
Yeah.
Other monitor, Smash.
Yeah.
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 It makes sense.
And then third monitor, our game that we're releasing of just us two fighting. It's like Smash.
So it's like
Bros.
Smash, but you can only choose between us.
Yeah, we're the only characters.
No, and then there's a DLC every time we have a new guest, they get added to the game.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
them.
That's
a good
actually
idea.
yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
That's, I mean, we've had a lot of guests. You could easily fill in people
Yeah.
for that. That's
It's
a good
called
idea.
Squabbled to Death.
Squabbled into death. Wow. We'll invest in that. If somebody wants to invest in that game, contact us.
Yeah. We'll start a GoFundMe.
And we won't. We're completely lying.
if we get enough subs on Patreon, we will start.
If we
a
get
game.
1 million subs on Patreon.
Yeah, and after the recording of this episode, I'll be a Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Hey,
One step closer to that
$1,
game.
baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll donate too.
Whoa. Wow. Bravo. Thank you. Are we on number 4 still? Remington,
Wait.
what's your number 4?
Yeah,
Do you still have
number
more points, Carter? Are you done?
oh yeah, I did put one more.
You
It's
have
got
like
that
a
big
really
screen.
long hair hanging from your chin.
Hey, thank
I
you.
hope it's not connected.
there.
That would be weird. If you just
Yeah,
had
just
one
like
really long
one-
hair, that would be unfortunate.
Thanks for catching that. I gotta look good on camera. No, my
I'm
last
always there
note-
for you.
I know the timer, and
Yeah.
the hair. Wow, I should hire you.
Oh.
I should pay you.
You're our new assistant.
Yes. I'll be a paid intern.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
all I
it's
have
only-
to do is just show up once a week and do nothing.
Better than working at
you only-
Taco Bell.
You only get paid the $1 though from our Patreon.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you pay.
Yeah, I'll be the. Or actually, I could bring you guys Taco Bell drinks, and
Yes.
I could start the timer.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, future career. Okay, let's.
Yeah, what's
let's
your
get
number?
into it.
My last note is
Okay.
it's got that big screen in the back that shows.
I
who's
do love
winning.
that. I do love
Okay,
that.
yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes I play by just watching that screen in the back.
Wow, that's
He's just flexing.
yeah, he's a weird flex, but okay. Peculiar
So
boast,
good.
but alas.
All right.
What's
okay.
your number 4?
All right. My number 4 is Hyrule Temple, and this one has been in all the iterations of Smash Bros. I believe. I mean, I haven't played the Wii U one as much, but other than that, it's been
The
in
Wii
pretty.
U one shouldn't count.
All right, we'll just not count that because none of us
We're
really play
uncounseled,
that.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Hyrule Temple. It's first of all, it's very nostalgic. I remember that being one of my first stages I ever played on Melee
Yep.
and
Same
Brawl and just all the other ones. It's
so
really,
good.
It's probably the only big stage that I like.
True, it is the
Because-
only good big stage.
Because there's a lot of big stages that I just really don't like.
Yes.
It's true.
But this one, it's so good. I love it.
It's not
and-
like too big though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the perfect size.
It is a perfect size, and like there's so many different, and there's like different levels. I just now got that.
No, that's good.
But anyway, yeah, like
It
it's
is
got
really
different
awesome.
levels. Like you could fall off, kind of on the center part of the stage, and then you could land on that platform under it.
Yeah.
It's
And the
really
music
cool.
is spicy.
Again, nostalgic. I
Yeah.
love it. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I wrote down excellent for multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's
more
true.
than 4.
Yeah.
More than 4. Because like now
Exactly.
that
You
now
can
in
bump to
Ultimate,
8. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love
Crazy.
I love that
Oh,
little
yeah.
that little tiny hut, I guess you'd call it, like in the right side of the stage.
You mean the left side of the stage?
No, the right hand side of the stage. If you're looking at the TV.
Wait, I don't remember this.
Down the bottom right?
Yeah.
Oh, the bottom right. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
the bottom
that little
right.
at the bottom.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay, yeah, we
I
know what
already,
you're
I already
talking
opened up.
Yeah,
Cool.
sorry. If you're playing Little Mac, it's really funny to, if someone's like a really high percentage, to uppercut them while they're inside
And they'll
there.
bounce
They'll
up.
just like go back and forth against the wall, and then like 10 minutes later, they'll finally like reach the end and just fly out into space. It's
Oh
it's
wait,
great.
I now understand the little hut. We're talking about a different stage.
Oh.
We're talking about the big one.
No, he's right. It's not a hut. I don't know why you call it. It's like a little floating island.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah.
talking about the really big one.
yeah, I know.
There's a little floating island in the bottom right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
why are you
we
calling
just-
it a hut?
Yeah, I was thinking
Well,
about the
it's
hut.
kinda
I was thinking about the hut from the.
You're thinking of the castle.
the castle.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
it?
the-
Hyrule
Hyrule Castle.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
I
think it's
I
called
did not
Hyrule.
remember, but yes, we're all on the same page here, and
Yes.
yeah, that's
Yeah, we cleared up that. I'm
That's
just
a
gonna.
really good
My
one.
number 3 is also Temple, so I kind of just said it.
Hey,
He kind of
there you go.
we kind of just said everything about it, but you
Really?
know.
I did not
that
put
works.
Temple on my. It's too big.
What?
In my opinion.
Well, Temple is my number 3, so I guess Carter, if you want to move on to your number 3, because I just did mine. But
Okay, yeah, my number 3. I'm probably gonna butcher this name.
no.
Sazuku Castle, or maybe
Suzuku.
It's Suzuku
From Street
Castle?
Fighter.
Suzuku.
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, from Street Fighter. Okay, it's a great map.
It is.
First of all, it looks beautiful.
Yep.
It's like so cool. Like the wood looks nice.
The wood
like,
looks nice.
It looks like I want to be there on that stage.
You want to live there in
Yeah.
Japan?
Yes, exactly. The aesthetic is so nice, and then it's like, it is like I would put it in the same category as like Final Destination and
Whoa.
Battlefield, because it's like
It's a bold
so
claim.
simple.
How could
But
you
like
say
a
something so
little-
controversial yet
a
so
little-
brave?
Yeah. Because like Final Destination, it's like just one slab that you fight on. Okay, Battlefield,
Of course.
one slab, 3 little platforms. But it's all centered still. But then you get to Suzuku Castle, and it's like half a slab, and then like 3 platforms scattered. It's like, whoa, things are getting spicy.
things are
And
getting
then I would
spicy.
also, this isn't on my list anywhere, add in Smashville, which is like also in the same category because it's like one
Whoa.
slab, but then a moving platform.
Honorable mention.
It is in my honorable mentions
Oh, yeah.
actually.
I forgot to write one down. I'll
I have
think
an
of it.
honorable
I'll
mention.
think, I'll think of it while we're all
Yeah,
talking.
impromptu honorable mention.
Yes.
So that's why
I'll save mine for the end, though.
Says Suzuku
spicy.
Castle is. I'm pretty sure that's not.
I don't
right.
think. I think it's Suzuku.
I like. Yeah. Whatever. It's really good.
Just have Google say
Yeah.
it. You can
Every
just type
time we
in.
say it, you'll edit Siri saying it.
Yeah.
Suzaku.
No,
Over
she'll just
every
be
time
like
you
she'll
say it.
butcher it too. She's
Yeah,
the
she probably
worst.
would. You'd have to look it up.
Yeah, it's like and it's also like a fresh. It's like
So
really
fresh.
refreshing to play on that after you've played like Battlefield a whole bunch. Then you play on that one and you're like, oh, it's like the same but like better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very insightful.
I like that.
That's all I got.
That's
for
all.
my
Welcome
third.
to go to your TED talk. No, and it does have. It is very nice. It's kind of like it's from a third party game, so that's you got to respect that.
That's true. And there's no like hazards like at
Yeah,
all.
there's nothing like comes
Yeah.
out of nowhere and tries to kill
That's
you.
like one of the only like new maps like that apart from Battlefield and Final Destination. That's like one of the only maps that just has no hazards, nothing moves. It's just like flat.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of stages like that, so when you get one that is just perfect like that, you gotta take it for what it is.
That's fair.
Yeah, Nintendo needs to start taking notes from Apple and you think simple.
Yes. And
Yes.
remove their headphone jack. That's a dead meme.
Sorry about
so
that.
Rem, what's your 3? I think is what we're on.
Three? Yeah, okay. My third. Oh, it is. Hold on. Oh yeah, Great Plateau Tower from
This is a
from
new one.
Smash Ultimate. Yes, it is a new one.
It's
and
good.
this is from
Mine
Legend of
was new
Zelda.
too.
No, yours is from Smash 4.
Oh, was it in Smash
Yeah.
4?
I thought we weren't including that,
Yeah,
so
we're
I
not-
guess.
Oh, it is
right,
new.
okay, it's new.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is from Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and it takes place obviously on the Plateau Tower.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is
and
a good one.
That is a good
looks
one.
so good. That's one of my notes. It's beautiful. I think I put beautiful on all of my notes.
It is a beautiful game. Smash Ultimate is awesome. Its
true.
graphics are spicy.
It's great, and like I love one of the things I love is you occasionally will see the old man just.
Yeah, as he
flying
flies
around,
back there
running
and just
around,
stands
bunch
there
of
and
mics.
watches you beat up your friends.
But yeah,
If
it's
we could take like half a second to say that game itself is beautiful.
Oh,
yes.
Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild?
Breath of the
Yeah.
I love it so much. It's
That old man is beautiful.
yes,
He's
is
a beautiful old man. 90% of his face is covered up by facial hair, so you can't really tell.
That's
but-
what makes him beautiful.
Yeah,
That's what makes him beautiful.
that's what makes him beautiful.
We're actually One Direction now.
All right, yeah,
We're bringing it back. We're a One Direction cover
yeah.
band.
We need 2 more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find them.
Yeah. But
We will
anyway,
find you.
I think I have some more notes on that. Great Plateau Tower. Okay, here's one thing that I really like. It looks like it was taken straight out of the game. Like
Yes, they didn't like edit it to be the right style. They just left it, and it's
they
awesome.
left it the way it is. Like it looks like I
like
could
that.
just jump off the Great Plateau Tower and glide my way down and start playing the game. I wish I could do that.
That would be awesome.
That
Play as Mario
Breath of the
and
Wild, but you
Breath
get to
of the
be
Wild.
all the Smash characters.
Oh no, that would be.
And then also, it'd be cool if you could do that too, like on other matches
Yeah,
or
just
stages,
leave
like
the stage.
the one that what was the Sunshine one?
Oh, Delfino Plaza.
Delfino Plaza,
Yes, you
yeah,
can
that'd
just
be cool.
start
Just-
playing Mario
just jump
Sunshine
off.
as someone else.
Nintendo, we have great
Kirby just
ideas.
starts fun-
I know you're watching Nintendo.
That would
Please
be
take-
nutty.
That would
That would be
amazing.
legendary.
And what else do I have? No, that was really it.
Can I say
Beautiful.
something?
It looks like it was taken straight out of the game. Oh yeah, detail. They paid a lot of attention
Oh,
to
they did.
detail.
The
So
background.
true.
It's
That old man.
Like you can see,
yeah, and the music too. I love
Yeah.
the music. It's
and like the Ganon's castle in the background.
yeah, like
Now,
it-
okay, do
I
you
love it.
like the fact that you can break the top of it? Or is that a
I kinda
negative
do.
for you?
I mean,
I was actually gonna make.
I kind of forgot to take note on that. I do remember that now, but it's that.
It doesn't really
that's
affect
that's-
gameplay too much.
Honestly, that's probably my only complaint is that you can't like you try to jump and then you
yeah,
just
you can't
get
get over
launched.
No joke,
by that.
I was thinking about that. Like, I was going to say that the only reason that, like, that would be on my list somewhere, I'm sure, but it, like, annoys me to the
That you
bone
can't jump
that I
over it.
can't
That's
go
fair.
all the way over.
Well, my only thing. That's what I was
fair.
gonna say. Is
I mean, you could play it
hilarious.
on Omega.
That's true.
But and it doesn't even change much. It just really gets rid of that. But my
Yeah.
thing about this one, which I think is hilarious, is if you play it with hazards off, the ceiling won't break, so you can get really high percentages and just bounce up and down in that little area. Like if you get to
Yes.
300% and get hit up, you just keep going up and down. It's like pinball. It's
Yep.
insane, but I
Yeah.
love it. So
Yeah, I love it. It's,
Yeah.
It is a good
final
map.
words. for
yeah,
that
I'd have to
stage.
say I love
it.
Are we at number 2, the runner up to our favorite maps?
Yeah, what did you say, number 3?
Yeah, mine was Temple. So we kind of
Oh, okay.
he kind of said everything I was going to say about it. So
Okay, well,
Um.
Temple is not very good.
what? How do you not like Temple? It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's It's like just the
It's
right
so
size.
awesome. Yes.
What is mega sized?
What? Yeah, exactly. If you're playing with 4 people, it's perfect. You can like each be fighting.
It's
like
even too big for 4 people. Yeah, I said it. The
beg to
perfect,
differ.
the perfect
I disagree.
4-person map. Okay, hear me out. Is I can't remember the name, but it's where it's a Pokemon
struggling.
map, and it's got 2 levels.
He's verbally constipated.
I just don't know the name of the map. Hey, you keep talking while I look it up.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll give my number 2. My runner-up is Hyrule Castle from. I think this is from Smash 64, the oldest one. But they brought it in this one. It's really great. I do have my only complaint about it would be Carter's still trying to find that map. My only complaint is I'm really distracted by the map. I really want to know which one he's talking about. So the focus is going to shift back to Carter. How are you doing?
I found the map.
Oh, what is it?
Spear
Pillar?
Spear
Yeah,
Pillar.
on Hazards Off, this is the perfect 4-player map. It has this top level, and then a bottom level that's the exact same size. Perfect for 4 people. 2
on each
people
one?
on the bottom, 2 people on the top.
It's
Sounds
not
like a
as
fun night.
It's not as nostalgic though. I still prefer mine.
Okay, I
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess
that
I
was
can't
that was
argue
really
with the
anticlimactic. I thought you were gonna name a good map.
Whoa!
Shot-
Pillar. is a
shots
good
fired.
map.
Okay,
Shots fired.
back to my
Hey,
number 2.
we're not just scrolling through there, okay? The Spear Pillar is a great map.
It flips upside down, and then you can't do anything.
First of all, previously I mentioned that
Hazards
Hazards off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And second of all, even with hazards on, you just got to be good at the game
Oh,
to play on this map.
that's fair. But anyways, my number 2.
Tough argument.
My runner-up. I'm ignoring that because that's bad map.
Well, I'm better at the game than Jacob is.
Oh, well, that'll be our. We'll have a Squabble Gaming. We'll play against each other
Gaming.
one night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little tourney.
Yeah,
I'll
that'd be
join.
fun. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
in. Anyways, so Hyrule Castle. This one is classic. Also has great music, great nostalgia associated with it. It's a perfect map.
Hold on. We were trying to find out what the map was called that I was trying to talk about earlier.
Yeah, and then
you
we-
didn't say that that you knew what the map was.
Oh, I did know what it was. I didn't want to spoil it. It was on my number 2.
Well, you didn't have to say it was on your number 2. You just told us that you knew what it was.
Yeah, I knew what it was. I just wanted to let you guys
We
figure it
spent
out.
like 10 minutes trying to figure out the distinction between the 2 maps, and to hear you come along, it's written down on your list.
Yeah, I know, but it's.
What,
I'm just gonna,
what a guy.
Anyways, it's a great map. I'm kind of pulling a page out of Carter's book. He was like, "Oh, it's like spicy Final Destination or spicy Battlefield." This one really is like spicy Battlefield. It's just got platforms. There's no stupid like moving things. It's all just stays the same. My only no, that's what I'm getting there.
Okay.
You can play this one with hazards off if you're a baby, but if you want to play it with them on, all that happens is a little tornado. And I actually think it's not that bad. Well, it could be a little smaller. It's like a huge tornado. You just all it does is it cancels out a little part of the map. Like, oh, you can't go over to this part of the map, and that challenges your diversity as a player. Like, oh, now you got to go join the fight. Like Carter really likes to have a passive play style. It's like if he's sitting over there just launching fireballs or something, then that tornado comes on, and it like you got to run away now.
You're wrong.
Join the battle.
My playstyle is not passive.
Yes, it
is. It is. I play punish. Okay, that's why I win.
Hmm.
Yeah, not a passive. I play a pretty aggressive punish.
You do, but
As Ganondorf.
well, as
Oh,
Ganondorf. But you do. If it's a group battle, Carter just stands on the side and he
Okay,
does it.
group battles don't count. Group battles. Are
Group battles, Carter literally stands at the side so someone approaches him.
Okay, look, group battles are like the battle royale of the game.
Yeah, it's like
You gotta,
Fortnite.
yeah, you
Or
gotta
PUBG.
survive. It's all about surviving.
That's fair. But that's my number 2. I
Every
think
man
it's
for themselves.
Exactly.
It's a great map. Carter, what's your number 2?
My number 2. That is a good map, by the way.
It is a
And
good
I
map.
do agree that you got to be a real man to play with Hazard. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta be a man's man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man's plays with
Yeah,
hazards
because
Be a man.
people
Real
say
man.
that it's not fair with hazards, but hey, it could happen to any of us.
on. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Like the tornado could have spawned right on top of you too, mister.
so true. So true. And anyway, yeah, I'll go to my
hate
number
Spawn
2.
Kill.
True.
My number 2, Bridge of Elden. This
Oh,
is a spicy map.
This is a
I
very
do
good map.
like that.
Yes, I love
This,
this map.
I actually only have. You want to give why you like it before I say why it's not on my list?
I'll refute you.
Okay, I was just gonna say I really like this in Brawl. That's what I played a lot of growing up. I played a lot of Melee and Brawl, but in Brawl this was like my favorite map. But then once it came to Ultimate, I don't like it as much, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the nostalgia, or did I say Brawl in Ultimate? In Ultimate, it's not what I like it as much.
Yeah.
I did love it in Brawl. Ultimate is just not as impressive to me. I don't know why. I kind of lost.
There are
my
some
love
stages
for it.
like that, and I'll get into that in one of my favorites.
It's just that's my only problem with it. Like I loved it in Brawl, but now I'm like I don't really care about playing on it as much.
I have not felt that. In fact, I've felt the opposite. There's some maps that I hated in Brawl, but now I'm loving
Like
in
what?
Ultimate. Kirby's map with the tree that blows.
He likes Dreamland.
I don't know why.
I don't know why he
I
likes
hate it so much.
It's the worst map.
A stupid tree.
I know.
I wish that tree was a playable character. Anyway,
one move.
hashtag plant.
Okay, never mind, Nintendo. Just stop watching from here on out.
Should have canceled it back when we had our last good idea.
yeah. Just hit the pause button, close the app or
please.
window, whatever you're watching this from, or just pause it if you're listening to it, not watching.
You gotta get off the show if you're going to encourage people.
Only if they work for Nintendo.
Okay. Anyway, what the frick was I
Bridge
saying?
of Eldon.
That's a good map. First of all, scenery is great. Okay, you got Ganon's castle back there, and then the bridge in the forefront, which is great, and then that little goblin guy.
I love killing him. I love slaughtering that guy.
See, this is one of the reasons. This goes along with all my maps. There's like something that is fun that the map adds to the game. Mm-hmm. And for this one, it's that little goblin guy that everybody in the game wants to beat up.
Yeah,
like when he walks across that bridge.
It's like everybody teams up on him.
Yeah, it's like for just a split second, everybody is in harmony.
All is fine. All is in rest with the
All
world.
is fine trying to beat up that little goblin.
That's the closest we'll ever be to world peace.
What did he do wrong? I don't know, but does everybody want to kill him?
Yes.
And then just for that split second, and then after he's dead, it's like all at war again, which is totally cool with me.
Yeah, and the bridge it breaks and
and then you got like people fight on each side, and you got to decide whose side you're going to.
It's so good.
Yeah,
but I will. There's one thing I want to add.
Yeah, go
I love the stage, but I hate Twilight Princess.
Yeah, it's been so long since I played it.
Did you
but
two ever play it?
we played it. It was on the GameCube. We had it at Grandma's house.
I
don't know if you ever played it. Whenever I went to Grandma's house as a child, I played it.
Yeah, it did come out on both the GameCube and the Wii. It was a launch title for the Wii. And
it did come out on the GameCube though, right?
Yeah, it did.
Crazy?
It did.
Okay, good. I was like,
it came out on both.
Okay, good.
Kind of like Breath of the Wild coming out on both the Wii U and the Switch. But yeah, I did not like that game. I don't know why. I guess it was like it wasn't very open. I don't know. But I do love the stage. Just thought that.
Okay. Granted, haven't played. I have played the game, but not all the way through. It definitely not a lot. So
I did not play it all the way through. I got
that at all. However, it's just forget about the game. It's one of the greatest maps ever, and also fun. Like I think it's really funny when you play it on Final Destination mode. Like it looks like it's everything else on the bridge fell off,
and just the middle stage.
And just the middle section is there.
Which is the opposite of what happens during the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. It's ironic.
Yeah, it is. Also, it's like one of the only stages that you can knock people off to the side. Like there's no ledge, but then sometimes there is a ledge that you can like spike people into. Yeah, and I think that's all I wrote down.
That's actually a fair choice.
Yeah. Also, like hazards. There's hazards. Like there's that one bomb that the guy drops to blow up the bridge that kills you.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah, but it's not like too devastating. You know, it doesn't like ruin the map.
Yeah.
Also, in Brawl, I know that if you like beat up the guy riding the pig,
he doesn't drop the bomb.
He doesn't drop the bomb.
I think it's the same.
But in this one, I've tried several times. Maybe I'm just bad, but he's almost always dropped the bomb.
No, I think we stopped him before.
Maybe I just haven't noticed.
We'll test it afterwards.
I had no idea about this.
We'll go. Wait, you didn't know you could beat him up and not drop the bomb?
I mean, I knew you could beat him up, but I didn't know he could not drop the bomb.
Yeah. If you like kill him before he gets to the center, he won't drop the barrel.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I usually just dodge the guy.
Yeah. Me too, usually. But sometimes you just want to beat him up. Yeah. Sometimes you're in it for.
Sometimes you just have one of those days.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
And I also wrote down that.
So many notes for this one. You really do love it.
I love it a lot. I might move it up to my number one. Ganon is my main, so I kind of had to give a tribute to him.
Yeah, you feel a connection.
I do. Yeah.
That's fair.
Ganon is one big boy, and that's one big map.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
Hyrule Temple's bigger.
True.
But it also represents Ganon.
Yeah, that's true. It does.
That's true.
So, what's your number one, Remington?
Wait, number 1. We're on 1s already.
Oh no, he's on 2. I'm sorry. I was thinking
I'm
I'm going to
on
say my
2.
number 1 next,
What?
but you're still on 2.
I always kind of lose
Don't
track. All
spoil
right,
it.
so this one, I talked to one of my friends about this before I recorded. His name is Dallas Walker. Shout out to him. And he criticized me for this.
Ooh.
And my number 2 is Mario Galaxy from Smash Ultimate.
Oh.
Oh, no, I like this one.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean,
it's
I
okay,
think-
but it's just I have one complaint with it. You want me to just say it now?
Yeah, go for it.
When you're on the ground, the hitbox to die is so close to the map.
It is.
Like you just walk a little too far.
Hey,
and
but
you're
that
dead.
makes it challenging, though.
That's true, but like it's
If you
weird because
can't-
like
if you can't-
the way that it's round means that if you're on the ground near the edge, you're like really close to the hitbox. But if you're in the sky near the edge, like if you get launched this way, there's like a lot of room, and so it's weird.
It is
I guess
weird.
you're just a chump.
But,
fair.
but yeah, I love it, and I feel a connection to Mario Galaxy, the game, the platform, and it's so good.
I never really played Mario Galaxy, so
I played it a lot when I was I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. Well, no,
Wow.
maybe not that. Maybe like I was like 10. But I saved
Doesn't-
up for a really long time
Yeah.
through allowance to buy this game, and I love it so much. I never regretted buying it. It took me so long to save up for it because
Yeah,
as a little
that's
kid
a
you
good
don't
feeling.
really
You don't get a
really
lot of
make
money.
and I loved it so much, and it's I
Yeah,
feel
when you
I feel a
like
connection
buy
to it.
something yourself, it's like it's real.
Especially when you're little.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you spend so much time like getting chore money
Mm-hmm.
and waiting for allowance and money you find in the couch.
Yeah. Birthday money.
Yes, birthday money
Yeah,
and
I
Christmas
saved up to buy when I was a kid the very first DS they ever came out with.
Yep.
It's just called the DS.
And then the next
was
year,
hideous.
I got one for free for Christmas. So
Yeah, but I saved up for mine. I still have it. It works perfectly. It's the big chunky one. It's chunky.
The chunky silver one.
yeah,
And
well, it's like blue.
Mine's blue.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
a blue version for
Oh.
extra money. It costs
Oh.
more to get the blue one, and I bought the blue one.
Wow.
Good
I
for
was-
you.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Bravo.
That was a moment.
I
in
do
my life
remember-
I vividly remember.
Yeah, I do remember. I had the black DS, and Alex. Well, later I got the black DS,
no,
and
no.
Alex had the pink one, and then you had the chunky blue one. We
No,
were
no,
all
no.
like, "Oh, that's not fair."
You guys got your DSs.
Yeah, the next year
After.
for Christmas, I think.
You guys got DS lights.
Yeah, they were
They
the
were
newer
the
version,
slim and
but they were
skinny
based. It's
ones.
literally the same thing.
But mine was like big and chunky. And for the record, mine is in perfect condition. All the DS lights that we have, which I think in this house, like 4 or 5,
yeah, 'cause
they're all broken.
They just do that.
actually, I lost
I
mine
think
one
they're
time
lower
for
quality.
like I lost mine for like 2 years. Literally, it was under my bed the whole time. I was like 10 and I lost it, and then like I was 12 and one day I was like cleaning my room and I found my DS. I was like, wow, and it worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that was a really good conversation.
Well, yeah,
I
sorry.
enjoyed that. I love the DS. But anyway, but yeah, it's very close to me because, like I said, I saved up for it and I bought it, and I've beaten that game so many times just because of
Yeah.
how amazing it is. It's
Yeah.
a very beautiful stage. I said that about
That's true.
all these
It
stages.
is a good stage.
It's
looks
really good, and for me, and like it's also nostalgic, and
Yeah.
I love the music. The
Yes.
music, this is why it made it to number 2 on my list. Actually, because of the
Oh.
music. It's so nostalgic. It reminds me of when I first played it, when I first bought it. I love the game so much. I love the
Yep.
music. It's amazing. I
Wow.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if this is like wrong, but I pay no attention, not purposely, but I pay no attention to the music.
Really?
In any of the stages.
I could tell you like every song for
Well, and
every
it's not
stage.
like I don't like tune it out. It's just like I forget that it's there. Music doesn't.
Honestly,
it's out in one ear and out the other. Out one ear.
I'm
out
kind of
the
like that too, but it's just whenever there's music that you recognize that's taken straight out of the game,
True.
that's when you really hear
Oh,
it.
I guess that is true because whenever I play on the Wind Waker map, the pirate ship,
Yes.
I always hear that music vividly. So I guess if it's something that you know,
Yeah.
you hear it.
Well, speaking of music, my number one is like 80% my number one because of the songs. This has 2 of the best song options that can play. They're both set to as like the highest probability of playing this for this map, and that is Congo Falls because I love Gangplank Galleon and the DK rap, and both of those play on Congo Falls. It's like the best map in the game.
That Kong has a funny face.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
DK
that.
rap is great, and the Gangplank Galleon with the
DK
trumpets. They're just so spicy, but it's a great map. It's really good for 1v1s. Not so much for group battles, but I play a lot of 1v1s. And like the background's beautiful, and you got the waterfall, and it just reminds you of the Donkey Kong games, which we used to have. And we had the one where you played with the
Yeah,
bongos
on
as
the
the controllers,
GameCube.
and it was really
GameCube.
weird. But
Yeah,
that one was a
game.
great, yeah, exactly. So this brings back memories, great music, great looking stage. That's all really. This one's pretty simple, and there's not a lot of terrible hazards or anything. So
Yeah. I want a little short story. I think we're running out of time here. I'm not 100% sure. Rem's got the timer. Yeah.
yes, yes, we are.
We'll tie up these last few really quick. But what I was
Yes.
going to say is, I'm the most unmusical person in my family. Everybody else, super musical. The way I learned how to be musical, how like I caught on rhythm, was playing that Donkey Kong game. I credit everything I know rhythmly to that game, and I'm not kidding. That's all I have to say.
For me, it was Guitar Hero.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
Guitar Hero was a good
So
game.
what's your number one then, Carter?
My number one, drum roll please, Town and City.
Wow.
Yeah, Town and
This
City
is the most disappointing number one.
Hey, it was Smashville, but then Town and City came along, and I was like, forget Smashville, Town and City. Boom. The platforms are always changing. It's like something different every single time. But like the main platform doesn't change, which is great. But then like the small platforms around the main platform change all the time. That's like the best thing I've ever seen. So cool. That's it. It's not too big. It's not too small, and it's simple enough. But also, I love platforms.
And it's
Have I said
Animal
that?
Crossing, which is a fun game. I actually never really played that as a kid, so
Never played it, not even
No.
once.
I played it, but I didn't play it like I didn't. It doesn't have any nostalgia for me.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's a
How about you,
disappointing
Rem?
number one. What about you, Remington?
All right. My number one is Corneria.
Ooh,
That
that's
is a
one.
good one.
But there's one thing I had to say about this. I love it in all the ones that's been in. It's been in there since.
Melee, or was it? No, I think it's Melee. I don't think it was in 64.
I like to say that it was in 64, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, since Melee, it's a great stage, but I actually don't like it in Ultimate.
Yeah, you
Yep,
said
me
that.
neither.
Yeah, I just don't like it feels smaller. It looks very different.
Yeah,
It doesn't give me that same nostalgic feeling.
yeah. They tried to revamp it, and it didn't. Like all these other classic ones, they got kept kind of the same.
Yeah.
But this one, they like tried to revamp it too much. They flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, it was. yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. Yeah, it
It-
does seem small.
But
Seems smaller, yeah.
on Melee and even in Brawl, like I really like the stage. It's
Yeah, it is really awesome. in
It's
Brawl
so good,
Melee.
and also, so this is gonna sound kind of weird, but Brawl was actually the first Smash Bros. Game I ever played.
Wow.
I know
Ouch.
that sounds so weird, but one time my friend came over before I owned Melee, and he brought Melee with him. And
That's fair.
We played it, and and I think it was Dallas Walker again. That brought. So yeah, shout out to
Shout
him
out.
again.
Yeah.
But I believe the first stage that we played was Corneria,
Wow.
and I love that stage so much, and I don't know why. It just again
It
it's so,
resonates with you.
Yeah, it's so nostalgic, and I like Star Fox.
Yeah.
I also
And-
love Star Fox, even though
Yes.
I've only played a demo of one of the
Yeah.
games. I
Same.
love the game. Love the lore.
Yes, the lore, and also I like Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Fox
cool.
was great. I almost
Fox
went as
only
Fox
Final
for
Destination.
Halloween, but
Really?
plot twist, I went as Fantastic Mr. Fox instead.
Yeah. That was a
But
funny
yeah,
day.
and also the music.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the beginning. Bum, bum, ba-da-dun-dun,
And then it
ba-da-dun.
kicks in.
Yeah, it's. I love the
And then
music.
when that
is
little
good.
tiny spaceship comes out and shoots you, and you just want to kill yourself. And man,
You're
that's
like-
good. But then it shoots like your opponent, and you're like, yeah,
Yes.
feels
Yeah.
good.
And also you can jump on top of that as well. So
Yeah,
And then it
you
flies
fly
away with you.
on it, and for some reason that stock just didn't matter to you because
Yeah.
you wanted to fly away.
Yes. Yeah, you want to escape your troubles.
Yes. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that right now in real life.
What a great way to end this
but
episode.
instead,
Yes,
we
all
have
the
to
nostalgia.
escape the episode.
Yeah.
yes,
That was a terrible segue. All the good segues we had, you
We
used
are on
that
top
one.
of segues
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very
And-
much.
And thanks, Rem, for being here. And
Yes.
starting the timer for us.
Yes.
Yes,
We
and thank you
almost
for
forgot.
having me.
Of course. It was great having you here. I'll shake your hand.
All right.
Very professional.
We will.
Do I get a
I'll
handshake from you?
Yeah,
Yes,
of
I do.
course. There we go. A man who starts a timer gets a handshake from me.
There we go. Yes.
we'll post.
Yeah, take notes,
Yeah.
future guests. Take notes.
This is prime guest here, okay?
Yes,
So
prime
you guys-
guest material.
Yeah. So definitely take notes. We're gonna post pictures on our Instagram. We will shout this man out.
I
so
like
you can
pictures
follow
and I
him
like shout outs.
and follow
Yes.
us on our Instagram at
Squabble
Squabble
Podcast.
Podcast. Now that was a good segue, and I didn't
Yes,
even
it
say
was.
the word segue, except for right then
Yeah.
when I said that.
We're just gonna mention the segue every time we do a segue, just
It's
because.
true. I wish I had a
Meta.
segue to right around.
Maybe we should start calling them hoverboards, because like.
Oh,
Oh,
new
hold on, I
segment.
have a hoverboard.
You do?
No,
Okay, I was about to say I don't remember you having a hoverboard.
I wish. Somebody said I looked like what's his name?
I don't
His
know.
name escaped my mind.
Logan Paul.
What the no?
I was thinking of people that would own a hoverboard.
Marty McFly.
Marty McFly. Yes.
Oh, like an actual hoverboard. I thought you meant like a hoverboard
No.
that
Somebody said I
Chotch is
look like
riding.
Marty McFly, which
I dressed
kind
up
of
as
see.
him for last year
Yeah.
for Halloween.
You kind of also look like Marty. Marty McFly is just a basic white kid. Anyway, we have a Patreon. Link in the
Yes.
Oh,
description below.
jeez, that's heavy.
It's so true. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, and subscribe because it really helps us out.
Yes.
You can also listen to us on iTunes, YouTube, our website, and holy moly,
Spotify.
Yes.
I didn't even tell you guys to say
Yeah,
that
we all knew it was coming.
simultaneously.
That was beautiful.
We're on Spotify. Go
Check
give
it
us
out.
a follow.
Listen.
Please,
It
I mean, I
only
did.
took like
Yeah.
months. So
Yeah, it was a tough process.
yeah, it really was. So go on there. We're great.
Yes,
on
please.
there.
And I think I am too.
Yes, you're
You
also
will be
great
when
on
this is out.
Yes. Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Rem, as a tradition, at the end of every episode, we have to snap.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
As the hats
Okay.
say, we will snap,
Snap
you
you
later.
later.
Yes.
There
Wow.
we go.
Did you want to say it again? I kind of rushed it for you.
I mean, I have an Instagram. You can follow it. I didn't know if I was gonna shout it out, but yeah, my Instagram is remgreen, and yeah, that's it.
Now we'll snap you later.
Yeah, now we're going to snap you
See
later.
you later.